Check. Check.
I'm seeing
Hello.
double here. There's 4 Danes.
What's the deal? I got tired of the echo my speakers were making into Discord from my computer, so now I have a recording computer going.
Your echo? Like in the recording?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, it's so minimal and dumb. But my speakers would go into my mic because I tried using headphones and I couldn't I didn't want to figure out with Discord. And this will be a better recording ratio anyway because I was recording off of my vertical monitor instead of a horizontal monitor. So the aspect was weird. Anyway, it's boring and dumb. And it's ultimately useless, like not necessary, but doing it anyway. Hi, Spencer.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
I see
How's it
2
going?
Danes in this. A Dane and a Vigorish?
Yeah, I'm making that my recorder now. I set up a second machine to record so that there's no echo and the aspect ratio is better.
Gotcha.
It's really dumb. It doesn't matter at all.
It's not that big a deal.
It's not even that big a deal though.
Well, I mean, we all know how important the YouTube video of this session is.
It's just been bugging me since we started. And so I want to fix it. And so I did it. I fixed it though.
Oh, yeah.
Good work, Dane.
Thanks, man. How are you, Spencer?
Oh, fine.
Yeah.
Yourselves?
Could be worse, could be better. I got school starting tomorrow, so
Gross.
yeah. Should be a fine. We're starting with fully staffed, which hasn't ever happened. Maybe
Good
once.
work to whoever was like responsible for hiring people this year.
We had to hire up for TK, but we had 100% retention, and that's a lot to do with me. So,
oh yeah,
I did my job good. That or I let them get away with everything that they wanted, so they didn't want to leave. I'm not going to look at that too hard.
When in doubt, just don't think about it.
Yeah, I don't need to think about that. You see, our last video, our last session has 0 views, so not even Dylan watched it.
Dylan threatened violence to have session. They're late.
The Hill was watched 7 times for some reason when we went to Tell Me Hill.
What did you say? What?
Is that because it was a hilarious episode?
The one where we go to the Walking Hill.
Do
you remember that with the little goblin?
Hello.
Hey, Dylan, long time no see.
But the joke was hilarious.
Oh, hilarious. Yeah, it was.
Dane, what's going on with you?
I have a recording set up now, so that person is me, but Oh, do you just mean in general, or do you mean the
Yeah, you
second
said
account?
life's really hard. I'm concerned.
Did I?
Yeah, didn't you say life was really hard? Or maybe I read it wrong.
I think you read it wrong.
My bad.
Life is fine. I got school starting tomorrow.
It's like a
so-
box of chocolates, I've heard.
You said life's been going hard lately. You literally said that.
Did I?
Yeah.
Pull up the logs, chat logs.
I have it recorded. I'll repeat. No, life's fine. It's been a while.
Is everyone else reading the same chat?
We're
Wait,
reading?
which chat?
Which life?
The Facebook chat.
Which light 5:30?
My
Yeah,
God,
my God,
life's
life's
been going hard
hard.
lately.
Oh. What? Way back when? When did I post that?
This morning.
Just on Facebook?
Sorry. Okay. I see what's going on. When I say going hard, I mean like a lot of things have been happening, not that it's been difficult.
Oh, I was so worried. I was
Oh.
like,
It's been going hard.
I'm glad you're okay.
I'm okay. Thank you for being concerned. Yeah, no, we had training for the school year last week, and so I was working a lot, and the week before that I was in San Diego, so a lot going on there, meaning I was pretty unplugged. So no, it was just like last week was long days with a lot going on in them. Is all. I'm here. I'm ready. I've read the chapter. I know what we're doing. Colt
And
has
hey,
COVID.
if you
He's
wing
gonna
it, we
be.
won't even know.
That's true.
Well,
I think you might know. COVID got Colt. Colt got COVID. But he might not be talking as much, but he's joining us.
Is that the latest update to Triangle Man? Did he get COVID or did COVID get him instead?
Yeah. I mean, whichever way, Triangle wins.
I never got COVID. I don't know what's wrong with me.
There's still
what's
time.
right with you?
I don't know.
Still time.
You're not missing out. Let me tell you.
Not recommended.
I want to sign up for a study. I want to know what's wrong with my DNA.
That's right.
I mean, it's possible you did get it, but just never showed symptoms. Right?
No, because like during COVID, for like that 2-year period, I was testing every week.
Oh.
I worked in a lab. You were required to test
that's
before
right.
going on site every day. So for like 2 years, I was testing frequently.
That makes sense.
I read someone was doing a study about people soon to be immune and they don't have an answer yet.
I want to be a part of that study.
Study me.
Study my DNA. I'll spit in your tube. I'll give my blood.
That sounds like a threat. I'll spit in your tube.
You better watch it.
I'm not going to go over last time's session until
Thanks.
Colt gets here. Until Colt gets here, because I know he doesn't remember.
We remember every single time, Dane. What are you talking about?
Also, I left my Adderall at work, so I've been raw dogging life the last 2 days. So I'm surprised I even remembered this happen. It was happening.
Good for you.
Hey, thanks. Caffeine and enough sleep usually helps.
It's easy to get one of those.
You've never had sleeping problems, right, Spence?
No, not like trouble sleeping, but I have definitely had times when I don't have enough time to sleep in my life.
That's real. That's real.
I only like have sleep problems when I haven't done any exercise.
Oh, really? It's really what?
Like if I don't walk enough that day for
You
like multiple
rambunctious.
days, that's when my sleep's like, do you really need me?
I'll just be gone since you obviously don't appreciate me.
Yeah, the sleeping fairy just like goes to another house.
Lol. Dylan, how have you been the last couple weeks? We missed a session, so it's been like a month.
My job ended, my contract ended,
Oh,
and I'm like fighting with the agency to like get the part-time job because I'm going back to school. So I want to work at the lab part-time. And the lab's like, hell yeah, you should. And the contract agency is just super shitty and terribly managed.
oh.
So like they can't get the paperwork together and it's just like stressful.
Ugh.
But other than that,
I guess I
I'm
didn't realize
enjoying
you
it.
had gone back to work. That's great.
Oh yeah, I've been working in an anatomy lab with dead bodies.
Whoa.
Fun. In
Get
what
real good at
capacity?
that deadlift.
In what capacity are you cutting them? Cutting.
Yeah, like dissection, or I'll set up the class for like the med students.
Oh, interesting.
So I have to like move gurneys around, move donors up and down because like the gurneys are like tables, but they're like there's two
Settings.
layers to it. So
It's a double decker, like little mini hearse.
yeah.
That's intense.
And they'll have like different donors selected for different courses depending on what you have to look at.
Is that what
Like
they call the bodies or donors?
That
they're called
is
donors.
that is such an impressive way to like make it less pronounced
Morphin.
that it's a dead body that
It's
you're
just a
dealing with.
dead person.
Because people are like donating their bodies to science, which is like extremely selfless to do.
Yeah.
Like
No, there's still
most people
people.
get their like very dramatic funeral where their whole family can come and watch them get lowered into the earth. But these people are like, no, I'm gonna help these med students study for their exams. Like it's extremely selfless. So that's why we call them donors.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. How long have you been doing that?
I've been doing that for like 3 months.
Well, I think our games have been pretty infrequent as of late.
Mhm.
So I think we've probably only played twice, maybe 3 times
Really?
in the last
I
3
think I
months.
just haven't brought it up.
Or that. We haven't asked, we haven't cared.
Last
No one
time,
cares.
last time we asked, I remember you being very, very unhappy about not working. So I think we may have been specifically not asking.
That's a good point.
Oh, I've been working, you guys.
Hey.
I've been getting paid this whole time.
Hell yeah.
And it's been like such a dramatic change and like from super bad to my last job to super amazing because like
Hell yeah.
turns out if you work with like dead bodies, you're gonna have a personality. So like
How often at work do you describe yourself or others as working stiffs?
Oh.
never, but we do make a lot of puns. There are
You
a lot of
should.
dead body
That
puns.
that one's free. You can use it like it were your own.
I will. I will. Like I just did the like my deadlift, like
Yeah.
we always work in some puns. They're just very like casual, like happy-go-lucky people. Excuse me.
Cool.
I'm trying to do like grave as a personality trait. Like they're not great. They're not that grave. I don't know. I'll warm up during the
Yeah,
game, guys.
work
Don't
on
worry
it.
about
Have it on my desk by Monday.
But that's tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Okay,
Yeah.
he might have fallen asleep because I asked him how he's feeling.
Call
He
him.
hasn't answered. Well, if he's sick, you know,
But is he dead?
probably not. I dropped off Tears of the Kingdom at his new place today. So
Maybe he's just playing that.
he might just be playing Tears of the Kingdom. Oh,
Your
he just saw
plan
my message.
backfired.
He was probably going poo poo.
Yeah, big dumpers. Yeah. Big dumpers. You like that one, Jimmy?
Yeah, Jimmy loved that.
It was just like, yep, real long shit. Real long. He started before 7:30 and he's still shitting. Yeah.
It reminds me of
Oh.
Need Eye. Do you remember Need Eye from Danganronpa?
From which one? Which game?
Need Eye was in game 2 and he's like, that was an amazing shit.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
He just loved talking about shit.
Yeah.
and Game Grumps are playing through the third one right now.
Are
So,
they like problematic? I worry.
the Game Grumps?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay. Like, because, you know,
You never
I
know with online personalities.
They've
Yeah.
had like, I
Sure
mean, they're
that-
pretty popular, so I feel like stuff just sort of happens around them. And like
Okay.
nobody's perfect, but they're like I feel like their earlier stuff they've definitely sort of like grown as people from like when 10 years ago kind of thing.
As we all do.
Cool.
But they're like
Yeah.
they feel decent to me. There's no like actual like controversies.
Are they funny?
Oh, I mean, I think so, yeah.
Jimmy's
Okay,
been
'cause,
a
like,
fan since I've known him.
Yeah.
I've been like trying to find streamers to like just watch play Danganronpa because I need my fucking fix, bro.
They've played
And
the first and second ones now.
I'll watch them. You know what? I'll take that recommendation because
it.
I watched these two girls play it and they just weren't funny like at all. I was
Yeah,
like,
they're really funny. The first series was started during COVID, so
Yeah.
like the format might be a little weird, but like they play through all of it and they read all
Hey.
all of it. So
thank you.
You know,
Yeah.
Dylan, if you're looking for content, though, there is a little Call of Cthulhu game that I'm in every Saturday. So just, you know.
Send it to me. I'll watch it.
also Charlotte and I started a YouTube channel.
Send me your shit, guys.
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
I'm
But let me
doing
know when
it
it's happening.
5 days a week. We started a Let's Play channel. And we're just
You're gonna get like some random bitch in Taiwan watching you. You'd be like, who in Taiwan's watching me? Me.
Yeah. Have you been to Taiwan yet?
I'm going on Thursday.
It's this Thursday?
Yeah. And then I'll be
Exciting.
back on the 25th.
I'm putting it in general.
But I'm gonna bring my laptop on my trip because we have another session, right? Oh no, we won't.
The 25th is our next session.
I will be home on time for D&D.
Hell yeah.
You're gonna get
Hello.
off the plane from Taiwan and then just immediately play Dungeons and Dragons. Respect, mad respect.
I'm not saying I live the perfect life, but hey, listen, I take this very seriously.
I think Colt might be out, y'all. We might be a bust tonight.
No, Cole.
It's COVID.
It's
Yeah.
COVID, Jake.
I definitely would not have been able to play anything that
No,
required
for
an ounce
sure,
of
same.
concentration. Yeah.
Is it really that bad?
COVID? Yeah, I mean, well, it varies. Like I'd had a really super mild case of it, and I was still knocked on my fucking ass about it.
The only thing of COVID I had was the shot, and I was like dying.
Like the day after.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
the day of, I was dying.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know the next day, the whenever I got a shot from it, it's always like a day of feeling kind of shitty, and then I'm fine. Then on the next one.
How's your
Well-
cat, Spencer?
He's good.
Is he adjusting to his new home?
He's doing all right. After I went home a couple weeks ago, he was real clingy afterwards. Oh boy.
Oh,
Yeah. That was a lot. But
he wouldn't leave you alone. Who's that, Dylan?
I'm cat sitting right now. This is Sterling.
Sterling. Come
That's a
on.
good name for a cat.
Strong
Oh,
name.
he's named after Archer.
Good.
Oh,
Very
shit.
good.
Now
And
you're
it's
speaking
kind of fitting
offensive
because
language.
he is such a hoe. He'll like love everyone. Like he'll get on anybody's lap. So it's very like fitting. And he's Mr. Steal Your Girl. Look at him. He's just the perfect man.
A perfect little gentleman.
I would
little-
like to elect that we play an impromptu game of Mork Borg.
Let's go.
What is that?
It's a rules light. Spencer, did I run you through my game of Mork Borg?
I don't think that I remember the name, but this is this the Goblins game?
No. I want everyone to, in your browser, look up Scumbirther Morkborg, please.
Scum Birther?
Yeah, Scumbirther.
Oh, it's Swedish.
It is.
I'm learning Swedish.
Okay, friends. We are pivoting. We are going to be playing
Hell yeah.
Morkborg. Or Merkborg, depending on how you pronounce it. But
Is
you
it this first website? It's not opening for me.
Yeah, it's not opening.
Okay. But I need to buy
I
it.
had to go open it in Firefox instead of Chrome.
Yeah.
Uh,
Dude, this is awesome looking.
let me put it in chat just in case.
This is awesome, Dane.
So this is the
oh.
random character creator. Super simple, super easy. This is a rules light. I'm not going to roll anything. You guys are going to roll everything.
Oh yeah.
I have a character, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. And if you
How
don't
did you
like
get a
that one,
character?
you can roll a new one. Sometimes characters only have 1 HP. Sometimes they've got, you know,
How'd
diseases.
you get a character, Jimmy?
I went to the website that he linked.
But I'm on it. I don't see
I-
like
Did you click on the website? It took me. I didn't have to click anything.
The thing Dane
The thing
linked
Dane thing.
in
The thing we
chat.
Googled didn't take us to, but Dane had the right link.
Yeah, Dane has the better one.
I am.
I see.
Okay, so on Scumbirther, you're going to see your name, your class, your HP, and your omens. I'll explain omens. They're pretty much like a version of advantage or inspiration. Abilities are your modifiers. This is a D20 system, so you're just going to be rolling D20s and adding or subtracting based on what I ask you to roll. So that's strength, agility, presence, and toughness. Your equipment. Generally, the second thing on your equipment sheet is your weapon. The one I rolled up has a femur who does 1d4 of damage. Underneath your class heading, mine's an esoteric hermit. So, speaker of truths twice per day. Use your wisdom, knowledge, advice, and inner calm to bring clarity to a creature of your choice. DR is the difficulty rating. So, difficulty rating, the higher it is, the more difficult it is.
So you said some characters only have like 1 HP. What's a normal amount of HP to have?
Up to 6. It's anywhere from 1 to
okay.
6. Okay.
I am Gritter. I'm a forlorn philosopher with a rusting hook hand. I make
That's awesome.
jewelry from the teeth of the dead, if this can be considered a bad habit.
Where do you see your hit points?
Should be the top. There's a top.
I have 1 HP.
Yeah, you do.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's great. So
Okay.
essentially, like if you die in this game, you just refresh the page and I'll give you a new person.
I am a gutter-born scum.
Yeah, you are. Your teeth are your friends.
I attack people with my phlegm.
I knew you'd like this game, Dylan.
I love it so much.
Okay, let me. I have a I have something written out for the game I like to run for this. There it is. I've run Colt and Jarek through this already, so it's fine that he's gone. Okay, yeah. I'd love to hear who your characters are and your flavor text. Spencer, did you read the whole thing for us?
Oh, I didn't go through the whole thing. I am Gritter, born to nameless mother in Glockenbeck Sanatorium. I was Slugdon's most revered philosopher, which sank into the sea, and now everyone ruthlessly mocks me. The road, an unreasonable maze, every temple soaked in blood, each destination drenched in gloom. I once thought that cold analysis might tame fate itself. Now the dream of reason has decayed to shifting madness, and only the cold remains. Cowardly and worried, one hand replaced with rusting hook. I make jewelry from the teeth of the dead, if this can be considered a bad habit. And my equipment, I won't bore you with all of it, but I do have a string necklace with 8 mismatched teeth, and this is a thing on here. 4 monkeys that ignore but love me.
So you've got a little troop of monkeys with you.
4.
Yeah, 4 of them. Where do they like dwell? On your person, next to you? Do they follow behind?
They ignore but love me. They're hanging out in the same room, trying to make it seem like they just happen to be there instead of like are there because of me.
We're starting on a cart in a marsh, so they'll be
Okay.
in the back of a cart with you.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
Great. So in this game, instead of magic, they have powers. You roll presence to cast your powers, and they can have pretty dire consequences. Jimmy, would you tell us about your character?
I am Lygan. I'm also a gutter-born scum, but a big, beefy 6 HP boy.
Ooh.
As a child, you were educated by outlaws in a hovel south of aliens. An ill star smiled upon your birth. Poverty, crime, and bad parenting didn't help either in your community, and honest day's work was never an option. Not that you ever tried. What are you, some kind of mug? A razor blade and a moonless night are worth a week of chump work. Loudmouth and inferiority complex, lost 3 toes, limps, permanent phlegm deposit in throat, continuously coughs, snorts, spits, and swallows. And I would like to, because I feel it's important, I'm going to read one of my like skills.
Yeah, go for
I
it.
don't know if this is what all gutterborn scum have or how different it all is, but so I'm stealthy, which is got some skill stuff. But then I have something called dodging death that reads, "You are so unpleasant, irrelevant, disgusting, and vile. Even death would rather avoid you if it can. On death, if there is even the slightest possibility that you survived, there is a 50% chance that you did. If successful, after 10 rounds, you pop back up with D4 HP and an unlikely explanation of your escape."
Wait, Dane, are you recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
Been recording this whole time. Amazing. What is your weapon?
Looks like a hand axe. I have a wagon also.
Yeah, we'll say that everyone's in your wagon then,
Okay.
unless somebody else has a wagon, and then we can slap the wagons together and have a double wide.
CW McCall me caravanning. I don't know.
Dylan, if you want to refresh and get a new character that's a different class, you may. But if you'd like to stick with yours, by all means.
I think I should.
Sure.
Just because I don't want them to be too similar. But mine's kind of the same, kind of not.
Right. Yeah. So, I mean, this is like more or less randomized, but there's a lot of similar stuff that'll come up, including names.
Okay. You are Vresi? Vresi?
Resi. Okay.
A fanged deserter.
Deserter. Yeah. So you've
A fanged
you've
deserter.
run away from the army, essentially.
It is what it is. Your earliest memories are of sleeping with dogs in the corner of an inn, waiting for someone to return. You have 30 or so friends who never let you down. Your teeth? What's up with teeth? Disloyal, deranged, or simply uncontrollable. Any group didn't boot you out, you left anyway. But
Pretty
you're,
antisocial then. Yeah.
huh?
Pretty antisocial then. All you can depend on is your teeth.
Uh, oh, your teeth. Disloyal, deranged, and simply uncontrollable. Oh, I see.
That's
I'm
who you
disloyal.
are. You are
I'm
disloyal,
disloyal,
deranged. Yeah,
deranged, and simply uncontrollable.
correct.
Party. Your parliament of teeth.
Your
In
parliament. Your parliament of teeth. So your gathering of teeth in your mouth.
Sure. I don't know. It's not spelt like I don't know. Is that how you spell parliament?
Yeah.
I
But
think they're
you're
using some like Nordic spellings here.
oh, I think so. Your parliament of teeth, enamorous, protruding, thick and sharp, have always been your allies. Inferiority complex and cowardly. Resting malice face, making friends is hard, unable to get to the point. You have never actually finished a story. You have a cursed, never healing wound. Wow.
What is your wound? You can come up
Uh-huh.
with your wound right now. Just
My wound is I'm gonna say I have an ear infection, which is never so it's always like gushing.
yeah, you got stuff's coming out, you dripping out your ear at any given point.
I'm already disgusting.
Yeah. Aren't we all?
I'm clumsy and dull-witted. Oh, fuck yeah. Uh,
This is the game for Dylan. I can't believe I haven't brought this to the table before.
I know, I'm offended.
This
I
is
have a
everything
bite
you've ever
attack. I
wanted.
bite people.
Yeah, because your
I
teeth are
love
the only
that.
things you can depend on.
I'm an ancient gore hound. Asthmatic, deluded on its last legs, this wizened creature still has the superb nose and can sniffle up treasure in the most disgusting debris.
So you
Okay.
got a dog. You got a gorehound. You have a dog with
Yeah.
you. But
I
it's
got a
asthmatic.
dog!
Okay. So we got 4 monkeys, a dog, and Jimmy's on his own with his hand axe. Awesome.
His name is Pepe.
Pepe the gorehound. It's beautiful. Okay, so I think the best way to learn is by playing. So we're just going to get into the game. If you want to do something, you let me know. I'll tell you how to do it. How about that? Because explaining mechanics right now is boring. Okay. Listen up, ye dogs. The sky is a steel gray, as it is most days. The ground is a steel brown, as it is in most places. The drizzle of the morning has continued into the bleak afternoon. What little vegetation you see is either sparse, spiky, or sickly. Craning trees with needle-like branches, leafless and foreboding, seem to reach at you from the side of the road, like forks attempting their purpose. Everything is wet. The fly you thought you killed continues to buzz around the back of your ear, just out of sight. The group you travel with is an unsightly lot, and why you travel together has been forgotten. But here you are. Only you and them, sandwiched between the oppressive sky and the uncaring ground. A dismal dish, indeed. You hear the nagging laugh of a crow somewhere in the distance. The sun should not be going down this early, but it seems the light begins to fade. You must reach the next town. And then this is where I usually have people introduce their characters, but we'll just continue on. So essentially, you guys are all in a cart going through a swampy area. You are pretty far from a town. The cart is filled with an undeterminate amount of unwashed men. If one of you falls, one of those men steps forward and takes your place. We will not define the group of unwashed men. We will only witness them when they step forward. Okay, very good. Perfect. Which one of you wants to be driving the cart? Who said they had a... Jimmy, you said you had a cart?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
What's your name again?
Ligon.
Ligon. So Ligon is driving the cart. Ligon, tell me about your what kind of animal draws your cart?
Oh, it's like a stink ox or something. I don't know what the setting is, but if there's creatures that we can make up, then I have like a really rough, really ugly sort of ox-like creature.
Okay, got a big white stripe down its back.
It's like farting a lot. You know what I mean? It's just unpleasant to be around.
Yeah. Scabby. Sure.
Yeah. Like patchy. Or...
So just to give you a sense of what's going on here, like this is the book, right? It's pretty brutal.
Mm-hmm.
This is like the weapons sheet that tells you about all the weapons. One of the pages is just a femur. You know, it's brutalist. It's like if Swedish death metal was Dungeons and Dragons. So that's the setting. That's where we're at. This lady's taking this guy's head off. He's exploding in blood. Great times. Good times had by all. Stink Ox is great. I appreciate that. Okay. The wet persists. The gray-brown of the ground begins to transition to a black-green. The smell of bog and devilry strikes your nose. To the middle left of the road, you come upon a huddled, shaking figure, draped in rags. Its bulbous back is to you. I'd say this is maybe like half a city block away from you. There's a figure. The road is going through this bog. It's hard-packed ground. The sun is beginning to come down, and the light is getting dimmer. And there is a roundish figure shaking in your path. What would you all like to do?
So he's like stopping our wagon from going.
You can like come up upon this figure if you'd like. Jimmy, would you stop or? Man, I can't remember these fucking names, bro.
We can change our names.
I mean, you can change your names in Discord if you want. That would be helpful. But It doesn't really matter. I'll call you by your real names anyway, but the Swedish ones are fun. It's immersive.
I feel like if this is a world where people are always killing people, then I'll stop and scope out the scene.
Okay.
Yeah. Like
Sure.
give them some space to declare their intent.
So do you call out to the figure?
Yeah.
What do you say?
What are you doing?
Give me a presence roll, a d20 plus or minus your presence.
I was not. You said this, but okay. 8.
You got an 8.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. The figure doesn't reveal itself, but instead like stands up a bit. You can see that it is humanoid, and it seems to be some sort of hunchback. And it cries out, "Please, you must save me, please."
Go on.
It reaches out its appendages. One seems to be a human hand, the other is clutched closer to its body, and it begins approaching your stink ox. Please, please, they're coming for me.
We should
Drive
kill
away
it.
from him. He looks like this one guy that I used to talk with all the time. And
I just start rambling.
Sure. What were you saying, Spence?
We should kill it. There's nobody out here who could be
no, you
helpful.
can get that one disease. I know this other guy who got that one disease because he got too close to someone with plague. His name was Philip, and he always smelled so bad that no
At
one
this
wanted to
point,
go near
the
him.
figure has approached the cart and reaches up towards your foot. Fleeg, Jimmy. I don't know what your name is.
I mean, I kick him off.
As you kick,
You
as you
have
kick him,
plague. The plague is gonna be on you. You have
as
to
you
douse
kick,
your feet.
as you kick the figure, the rags reveal its face, and you see the smooth face of a young boy. Um, he's marked with muck of the bog, and it seems like one eye seems to be bulging a bit more. And he
I
says,
told you he
"Please,
was sick. Get
please take
away
me
from
with you.
him.
I'll show you to the village. I swear. But
We can
they're
find
coming
our own
after
way to
me.
the
I
village.
swear."
Who's after you, lad?
And as you say that, you hear a humming sound, and
You upset the hummingbirds? Run!
and you hear a croak. And from one side of the cart, comes a lurching figure. It seems to be an enormous toad, and flying out from behind a particularly thick group of grasses, there comes a flying toad. You guys don't know of any flying toads, but
Drive!
this
What
toad
are you doing?
this toad is hovering. And then Spencer, can you make an agility test for me? Roll for agility.
Okay. Uh, 18.
18. So you hear something just behind you, and you look, and another toad has just spat at you, and you are able to dodge out of the way as a globule of green goo flies past your head. Would somebody please roll me a d6?
Okay, here I go.
I got a 5.
All right. You guys are going to go first. So there are 3 enemies. There's one flying in front of you, one to the left of the cart that seems to be covered in spikes. This is a frog that has spikes coming out of it. And then another frog to the right that seems to be able to spit some sort of corrosive liquid. Everybody roll agility.
5.
So I just roll a straight 20. Okay.
Roll 20, and then go ahead and add a d6 to that, Jimmy. Everybody roll agility and then add a d6.
Dice here. Hold on.
I got a total 11.
11? Great.
Oh, cool. I rolled a 1, so 6.
10.
10. Spencer, you're going to go first, then Dylan, then Jimmy. What would you like to do?
I think my monkeys, seeing that I was attacked, quickly rush out to punch/bite the offending frog.
Does it say what you need to roll to control them?
It says nothing except that they exist.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a presence test.
Okay.
The difficulty is going to be 12.
I got a 3.
You got a 3. So you, how do you bark at your monkeys?
They ignore me. So
Right. No. But how do you bark? What do you say to bark at them?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, fucker. Go, come on. What am I paying you? Sorry, I forgot. I lost my character voice there. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, fucker. Go. What am I feeding you for?
They seem to be picking nits out of each other's fur, but one of them comes up and picks a nit out of your hair and then gives you a little smooch and then goes back to its nitpicking. Dylan, what's up? What would you like to do? You got a spiky one, a flyy one, and a spitty one.
How close are they?
They're coming up. Their attack is imminent. I'd say the flying one is a little farther away.
Cart, like rock.
What's that?
Is there anything in the cart like rocks and stuff?
Roll a d20.
11.
Well, that's just middle of the road to work. Yeah, there is some. There are some smooth river stones.
Oh hell yeah! I take my slingshot. I sling some river stones. How many can I sling?
Go ahead and roll me a presence
Oh shit.
for a ranged damage.
17.
17. Yeah, you hit it. Does it say what your damage is on that slingshot?
D4 damage.
Go ahead and roll that. Who are you trying to hit?
The flying one.
Okay, cool.
1 damage.
1 damage. So yeah, you hit it in the eye and it like kind of wheels around and looks like it's about to dive bomb you.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. All right, Jimmy.
I want to sneak up on one of them and then hit it.
Does it say what your
I have an ability
the
called
stealthy? Yeah.
Well, I have a stealthy ability which reduces the DR check by 2.
Okay. So I think for stealth,
Yeah, it
that's
says
probably
normal tests are
agility, huh?
DR10 instead of DR12. All presence and agility tests is what it says.
Great. So yeah, give me an agility test.
Ooh. Well, that'll be a 9.
9. So you slink out of the cart, and are you going for spiky? I guess you can't really sneak up on the flying one.
Yeah, not the flying one.
Spitty or spiky?
We'll say spitty because I don't want to get spiked.
Fair enough. You go to hatchet this spitty one, and it turns around at the last moment and tries to tongue you.
Yeah.
Please give me an agility test to defend the tonguing.
That's also terrible. I'm using this liquid core die.
Like in Kung Pao.
It's the only die I have nearby.
There,
Wasn't ready for
I
that.
believe
Hold
there's
on.
hella
Hang
dice
on,
in
let me
the.
use the internet. Okay. I rolled a 12 on the internet.
Okay, you rolled a 12 on the internet. That'll work. How do you defend this tongue attack?
I feel like that I'm so disgusting looking that it kind of like maybe it catches some of my cloak or whatever, and then it's like, ooh, this is extremely yucky.
Yeah, so it some of the dirt and scum that is growing on you comes back with its tongue, and it kind of like. And while you're doing this, you are able to notice that this frog has a kind of incandescence to it. There's like a shininess to the outside of this frog that you are unfamiliar with.
Whoa.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Frog. I didn't recognize I wasn't familiar with your game.
Okay, so the spiky one is going to come up and try and spike you, Spencer. Please make a agility
Gary-
roll.
Okay. Agility is 13.
13. Yeah, so it comes in.
Oh, no.
And
Wait, that's an 11. Just an 11.
just an 11. The spikes you can see are not necessarily growing like out from, like there are places where the skin, you can see that the spikes are coming out of it, but there are also places where the spikes seem to be like part of its skin. These particular spikes are coming from either side of its mouth, like they're coming out from inside of its mouth, and it pinches on you. And please make a d4 for damage. How much damage does it do?
3 damage, but I have leather armor, so
Right.
I take minus D2.
Sure.
Do I roll a D2?
You do roll a d2. Or flip a coin.
That's 1. So I take 2 damage.
You take 2 damage as the seemingly mandibles sink into your shoulder.
Okay, I'm down to 1 HP.
Yeah, you are. Okay. So the flying one is going to dive bomb you, Dylan's character. Please
go.
make an agility roll. You have to beat a 12.
10.
Yeah, 10. Roll a d4.
4.
It swallows you.
I'm down to 1 hit point.
What's that?
1 hit point.
Yeah, I know. So it
So I'm
did
just
4
inside?
damage and it ate you. You were,
But I have 1 hit point.
and it did 4 damage. I had you roll its damage.
Uh-huh.
You failed the.
So
The
I'm like
roll.
alive inside of it?
Probably not. You get
Okay.
you get eaten. You get eaten.
So I just roll a new
it
character?
dealt 4 damage, right? Is what
Yeah,
you're
it
saying?
dealt 4 damage. You had 1 hit
You have
point.
1 damage. You are -3 life.
Yeah. So you get eaten.
I have 1 hit point left.
Mhm.
How many total hit points? I thought you said you had 1 hit point.
No, I had 5 hit points. You got 4. I have 1 hit point.
Your first character only had 1.
Yeah.
Great. You're down to 1. This one latches onto your head, and it smells acrid and disgusting. The buzzing of its beating wings, you can see that there's like, as it dive bombs you, you can see the oil-like rainbow sheen of the wings, but there's also like a casing, like beetle-like, that it also has on its back. And it just gloms onto your face. So your whole, like, from here up is like and you're fighting this thing as it's buzzing. Alrighty?
Okay.
Cool. And then Spitty Boy is going to go after you, Jimmy. Make a agility check, please.
Each time I hit 19 plus 2, I guess.
Yeah. So you are able to deftly dodge out of the way, even in this mucky marsh, as this thing flings another tongue attack at you. You just slide out of the way.
Dive out of the way.
All right, Spencer, you're up.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to hook him.
You have a mandible sunk into your shoulder.
Yeah.
Great.
So he's on which side is he on?
Your left side.
So on my right hook arm.
Great. You go for it.
I'm gonna try to hook him off.
So make a strength attack for a melee attack.
Oh no, I'm not good at those. It's an 18.
Yeah, you hit it. Roll a d4.
It does D6 damage.
Oh, great. And then do that. Do what
2
it says do.
damage.
How much?
2.
2. Yeah, you've like sunk your hook into creatures before, and this one there's resistance to it. You have to push through the outer layer of this creature before it gets to its soft bits. But you are able to do that. You puncture the frog, and it let goes its mandibles. And you can see now that it has 2 extra appendages. Frogs have 2 arms, 2 back legs. This has like a larger segmented appendage coming out of one side and a smaller segmented appendage like coming out of its other flank. All right.
Can I also like drink some a bottle of medicine from my medicine chest?
Yeah, go for it.
I can?
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
I restore my 2 HP that I lost.
Yeah, you do. I'm sure there's something about economy of turn economy, but I don't care right now. We're learning the mechanics. Dylan, what does your character do? You have a frog on your face.
I'm gonna eat his fucking tongue.
Yeah, you are. Hell yeah, you are.
You should have not tried to bite something with that many teeth.
That's true.
So a D10 to attack.
Yeah, and I'm going to lower the difficulty rating on this because you are in its mouth. So this is going to be you got to do better than a 6. This is a strength attack. You got to do better than a 6.
3.
You rolled a 3 on strength?
Yeah.
It's just too slimy in there. You go to
I'm supposed to roll a D10, right?
No, you roll a d20.
Oh, sorry. Let me roll. 15.
There you go. Okay, so at first you can't seem to find purchase on the slimy tongue. Then you stretch your jaw like wider than you have before, and you're able to get a big meaty chunk out of this frog tongue. What is the damage of your bite?
It says DR10 to attack, D6 damage.
Roll a d6.
What does D10 to attack mean then?
I made it easier than d10.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, 5.
DR is difficulty rating, so you have to beat a 10 to successfully attack these things. You got 5?
Mm-hmm.
You chew right through this thing. It doesn't have a tongue, and it just lies. The wings stop.
I like go.
Yeah, you burst
Blood
through
flies everywhere.
Green, slimy blood. It's real gross. All right, Jimmy, you're up.
Matches my ear blood.
That's right.
Yeah,
I'm sure this helps. Go ahead.
I just I feel like I want to intimidate it with my grossness.
Oh, cool. That'll be
I don't really
presents.
know what that means. I don't know. I just want to try and take my the thing that it thought was repulsive, and kind of, I don't know, shake it at him. Make gross noises.
Sure, make a presence roll.
Well, that's not going to do it. It's not enough.
What'd you get?
I rolled a 3.
You rolled a 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not enough intelligence on this thing. It seems to be blindly attacking. So reaching through to it in some meaningful way is proving to be unfruitful.
I tried.
But what it does understand is one of the other frog things dying. Its eyes, its large bulbous eyes, dart up to the back of the cart, seeing this other thing kind of explode in gore and viscera, and it twitches around and leaps backwards to go back into the swamp, as does the spiky one, being hit by your claw, decides to retreat. Congratulations, everyone. You've survived your first battle. Jimmy,
Take that,
your
Dad.
image is
My father always
decidedly...
said I would never amount to anybody. But look what I just did. You saw it, right? You saw it. You know, this reminds me of that one time that I
Jimmy, your
also
image
killed
is
something equally as big.
your image is frozen. If you want to turn off your camera again.
Oh.
Is that
No,
just...
Jimmy.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. Also on the monitor computer, it's frozen. Oh, okay.
He
Bye,
gone.
guy. Bye forever, I guess.
He gone.
He gone. Oh, why? Oh, why? Is he back, though? Question.
He gone.
No, he gone for,
Oh, Yimmy.
he gone for real.
Oh, Yimmy. Come back and join us
Oh, my God. He's really having a hard time.
on the struggle bus.
Toot,
Do you feel
toot.
really cool with that tattoo, Dane?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah,
Everyone
pretty
says
good.
it like it's very natural for me. Like,
It is.
yeah.
How
Yeah.
was San Diego?
Lovely. Weather was perfect. Our mom was relatively tolerable, I'd say.
Super chill this time.
Yeah, it was pretty chill.
This time.
Well, there have been more tense meetings. And she
I'm
took us
sorry.
out to the most fancy dinner I've ever had, a 10-course Japanese fusion cuisine. Like, they're going for a Michelin star type of situation.
Oh,
Yeah,
speaking
that's why you
which,
ditched D&D last time.
That's right.
speaking of which, you didn't. I don't have like the photos of all of the things. You should send.
Hey, there he is.
Weird. I had to like force shut down Discord.
I'm so sorry.
It was fine until everything looked fine on my end, at least, until Dylan was like, I'm gonna turn off my camera, and then everybody froze.
Oh. Spencer, there should be a shared drive with you in Google Drive that has the pictures from the trip.
Ah, okay, yeah, I'll look in there.
Yeah. If there's more missing, Ruby texted them to me. Anyway. Yeah. So well done. This young boy. Now that you are like, the excitement has gone down. You have the carcass of a destroyed flying frog, and this young boy says, "Oh, thank you. My name is Torvald.
He's sick with plague. Get away from him.
No, I'm not. My father will.
Flaggy there, kid.
My father will explain everything.
That's what they always say.
He shows his other hand, and there is what were fingers, blackened and atrophied, hanging down, but a kind of a sort of a claw is protruding where his bones should be. And you can see that the same like incandescent sheen is to his skin. His eye is somewhat puffed out, and you can see that there are segments breaking up, like his pupil and his iris. And he uses his human hand, and he points to the carcass, and he says, "Oh, I've got whatever that thing's got."
Oh my god, get away from him. He's gonna give me another ear
It
infection.
really looks the most contagious. You're not beating the plague allegations.
It's no plague, masters. It's a curse. I swears.
Shit.
Well,
Uh,
like I don't want to get cursed.
he
Who
points.
hurt you?
He points to the sky, and he says, "We shouldn't be caught out at dark. I'll lead you to my village of Mudflap. It's
Oh.
just through the bog here. My father
Just
will.
point the direction. We gotta get away from you, kid.
You won't be able to find your way through the bog. I'll have to show you the way. I'll walk in front. I'll stay.
My daughter can sniff it out for
I will.
sure.
No, he can't. Mechanically, he can't. The only way to safety is with me.
Okay. I guess Dane really wants us to keep him.
Choo-choo. He puts on a little engineer's cap, and he says, "Aboard the railroad!" And you all chugga through the bog. Torvald, his name is Torvald, guides you through the ever-increasing dark. The path through the bog is winding, and your cart at one point dips into the deep black muck of the bog, and it takes a number of the unwashed men to get out and push out. But eventually you make your way to less a village and more a collection of mud huts. They seem to be thatched domes, interlacing branches covered in mud with oily burning torches
Yum.
scattered around. And a great big brick of a man greets you at the kind of center gathering area, and he says, "Hold there! Who comes to Mudflap?"
Hello. This kid brought us. We
What?
saved you, kid. You owe us like everything you got.
What devilry is this? And
I
then
wouldn't call
Torvald,
my kid a devil, but I don't know. We're not from here.
Torvald runs out from the shadows. Papa, they saved me. They saved me from the demons. They did. Torvald, I have told you before, do not go out into the bog by yourself. Go to your mama. And he whimpers into a mud hut, and he crosses his great big burly arms, and he says, "So you have saved my son, and you feel something is owed to you."
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like
I
at
will.
least a healing potion.
I will provide you sustenance and a place to stay for the night. But beyond that, you best be on your way. There is evil in this place.
You don't have to tell us twice. We'll be out
Yeah,
here.
it sucks here. The whole world is a shithole.
We did see your cursed ass son.
Yeah, he's cursed as fuck, yeah.
You're not gonna curse us, right?
Torvald has told you of the curse, has he?
I mean, it's sort of, he's got like a claw for a hand. Like, he didn't have to tell us anything.
His eye is literally layered and coming apart.
Yeah, his whole
Um,
deal is fucked up. I don't
As
know.
he's standing there, his arms are crossed, and you can see a tiny little girl step just peek out from behind his pant leg. and she has full on 2 antennae coming out of her
Oh my
forehead.
god.
Besides the antenna, like she seems fine. And she says, "Papa, did Torvald go to the bog again? Why do we all have different accents, Papa?" "I've told you, do not ask such questions." And he like stomps his foot, and she goes like,
Mailman, baby.
"It is true the children of our town have been cursed. It is the work of a thief and sorcerer who came through recently."
Are any of us children?
No, you're all a bunch of gross dudes.
Okay, so we're fine.
Unwashed.
Specifically unwashed.
I don't think anyone washes in this game.
It's unheard of.
Washing's a sin, actually.
Mud bath is probably all we're gonna get.
Oh, that's actually how it's why it's
we
called
do.
mud flap.
Yeah. It's a spa. It's a spa town. Our sulfur mud baths are famous in the region. No,
for.
that is not true. That is not true. No, our children were a man saying he was a trader came through and stole from us. He took everything we had and then left, only with a curse behind. He had many strange things. We are but a poor village, and our children are now stricken. We will die within weeks. Anyway, here's some gruel. And a woman comes out with, he like, you guys gather around the fire and he starts telling you about this dude who came into town, and a woman is like giving you each a bowl of lukewarm kind of pasty soup. We have very little here in Mudflap. We trade in pitch. You know pitch.
What is pitch?
Like baseball.
What? Huh?
Like tar?
Yes, it is made for burning lamps and sealing wood things. And you can see now that the torches are like burning with this like super black gross smoke coming off of them. And what is on fire is like a collection of like tar wound tar grasses. Anyway, would you all, you seem to have some goodness in your heart at all. Would you track down this man for us? Revenge for the curse. Perhaps a breaking of the curse. He had many goods on his cart. You would be welcome to any and all of it. We only want our children to be safe.
Oh, yeah. Mini goods? We will go for the mini goods.
Wait, do you mean like small good? He had lots of things, like different sizes, not mini. What are you saying?
Yes, mini goods.
No.
He
I mean,
doesn't understand your accent.
your accent is too thick for me. I do not understand what you are saying.
Tis the life of Grader.
Never to be fully understood.
This reminds me of that one time that I couldn't understand my buddy. We weren't really friends, but
And I just start going on it. Andrew.
He takes out a pipe and starts smoking pitch. And he says, "Yes, yes, I know this story. I feel as if you've told me 1,000 times. Um, Tomorrow I will send you with Torvald to go along the main road. You will find the man there. He stole our pitch, and he cursed our children.
I bet I'm stronger than him.
Hmm, I like this. You are all disgusting.
Yeah.
He was a cleaner man. I do not
Yeah,
trust clean.
but we're cooler.
Yes. No, we're all badass as hell, of course, of course. I am smoking pitch straight. That's fucking sick as hell.
Sorry, guys.
Anyway.
I have an inferiority complex.
I too have inferiority complex.
Oh no.
Yes, that is why I work out so much. And he flexes and he's just like bulging.
That's why I have so many teeth. I need to have more teeth than anybody.
Oh no! Look how many teeth I have. And I pull out my necklace with 8 mismatched.
That's only 8. I have like 30. And they're all really dirty.
Dirty 30.
They call them the dirty 30.
Good, good. Well, Rebecca will show you to your quarters if you would, unless you would like to partake in bog wine.
I stay up drinking bog wine.
I also drink all of the wine.
It's
'Cause
fermented
I don't
pitch.
really need to sleep, I can just function really well.
Yeah, I'm like
All the
gargling it
time.
and shit. Like
Yeah. Putting it
it's
under your
heavy.
shoulder, your armpits, and
Yeah.
it is acrid and bitter, and you go blind at least 3 or
Put
4
some in my
times.
ear infection.
Sure. It like fizzes in a weird way.
Ah.
The pain goes straight to your brain. But yeah, it's fermented pitch. You guys are drinking fermented pitch mixed with
Just like
Yummy,
Dad
yummy.
used to make.
let's as you guys go to sleep, the buzzing of bugs is in your ears and the smell of pitch wine in your noses and at the back of your throat as you drift off to dreamland. I want to hear about some dreams. What do you guys dream about?
Mud baths.
I have a stress dream where I lose all my teeth, and my father's like, "You'll never be any good."
I dream of a frozen temple soaked in blood that is icing over. My breath is visible in the air, and blood drips from my hands, but I see no wound.
Holy shit.
That's metal as fuck.
I'm gonna give you a +1 to presence on your next presence check, Spencer.
You're
Um,
present, my dude.
Jimmy, I'm gonna give you a +1 to strength,
Hell
and I'm gonna give Dylan. I'm gonna give you a +1 to agility for your next agility throw.
Let's go.
Now it's gonna be a good time to tell you about omens. Everybody has omen points that reset. Omens can do a lot of different things. A number of different things, rather. Let's see. Omens. There we go. So you can choose to deal maximum damage with an attack. To use an omen point to do maximum damage. You can use an omen point to re-roll a die you roll. You can choose that for yourself or for others. You can use a omen point to lower the damage dealt to you by D6.
yeah.
You can use omen point to neutralize a critical or a fumble. And you can also use it to make something easier to do. So you lower the DR by 4. So once again, that's maximum damage, rerolls for yourself or others, lower damage dealt to you, negate a crit or fumble, or make things easier to do. Okay? So those are your omen points. Great job.
So my omen is listed as 1 and then parentheses D4. Does that mean I get D4 now that I go to sleep?
Sure. I think that's you get a D4. You regenerate a D4. I don't think it's supposed to like roll over like that, but I'll give you because 1 omen's no fun.
Okay.
All right.
I got 1 omen.
So now you have a
Hell
total
yeah,
of
dude.
2. Great.
Oh yeah.
Do we want to take 5 minutes for a bio break? Anybody need to go to the bathroom?
I do.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
BRB.
How do you like in Morkborg's? Oh, by Spencer. Me by myself. Sitting around playing Morkborg. Yeah, come in. Oh yeah.
Like peanut butter.
Oh yeah, dude. Thank you.
Yeah.
How you liking it? Pretty fun.
Yeah. It's a silly little.
It's silly.
They're gluten free, but they're yummy.
Oh hell yeah.
answer your question that I heard as I was walking away, it's a good game.
Fun,
I
right?
like it. It does remind me a lot about the Goblin game, but
Right. I barely
love-
remember that one, but like the simple mechanics and
the like just knowing that you are an endless stream of characters, not a single person.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that was right. Because yeah, Jimmy, that time you ran the Goblin game for your birthday,
Oh yeah, it was fun.
it was pretty fun.
It was a silly
Spencer was
one.
saying how this kind of reminds him of that because of the
Mhm.
one goblin after another, baby. Damn, that cookie was good. Can I get that recipe? Because our mom would love that.
It's a pack you buy at Whole Foods.
Oh, it's a Whole Foods recipe. Like,
Yeah, except I added because the recipe just calls for peanut butter, but I have that Costco Nutso like nut butter, and it's got all this shit. That Nutso stuff is also like salted, which I think helps.
interesting.
So it makes these cookies kind of extra banging. I feel like. Yeah, but they're just called like I don't remember what they're called, but they're like they have that whole like gluten free like area over there, like kind of near the deli or the meat. I mean, the butcher.
Is it the 365 one?
No, I don't think it's some like brand that makes a lot of gluten free stuff. I think because it was also because these are pretty inexpensive. I feel like the package was like $3 or $4 or something. It was like what you might expect, but
You know if it was Pamela's,
mm,
like a blue and purple package?
it was kind of light pinkish purple. I'd know it if I saw it, but I don't remember.
Pinkish purple monster cookie mix.
That might be it.
Miss Jones monster cookie mix
Let me see.
with like a
Sounds
stack of cookies on it in it.
Yeah, well, there's like M&Ms in it on the
Yeah,
picture.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, this is fucking delicious.
Bosun.
It felt like the right weekend for him.
Hmm. I'm gonna email this to Celia right now. Not that she'll bake her own cookies, but
No.
maybe I bake them and send them to her.
They're also just the easiest thing in the world to put together because it's like mix
Oh,
with
that
peanut
doesn't
butter
matter.
and butter and all that shit, and then it's just like cook them, like that's it.
Our mom
Send
has
it to me.
eaten popcorn for dinner before because she doesn't want to cook. So she's yeah, no, it's real, Dylan.
Jimmy, send it to me.
What?
I'll send it.
Mm.
You like gluten-free cookies?
I just like cookies.
Yeah, they're just good. Ugh. I just like oatmeal cookies like anyway. I know that is a divisive topic for some people, but
No, they're fucking good.
Exactly. I have a shit ton of oatmeal.
some people really feel strongly that the oatmeal cookies should not ever be eaten by anyone.
Ridiculous.
I'm just like, I mean, all right. It seems a
It's
little
healthy.
aggressive, but
You're getting protein.
I love oatmeal.
Vegetarians love oatmeal.
I've been eating a lot of oatmeal.
Very big
too.
fans.
Oatmeal and banana in the morning with like flaxseed in it. That's
Bussin'
breakfast.
Flaxseed for poopy
Flaxseed,
problems.
flaxseed. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm old and have chronic stomach problems.
Poopy
now.
problems.
Poopy doopy.
Hey, pooping good is such a good feeling.
It
Everyone
feels
should do it.
nice to poop
Yeah.
good.
Everyone deserves a good shit.
Yeah. No, for sure. For sure.
Thank you.
All right. So when you wake up, you are given the same bowls of gruel that you were given the previous night and a hot cup of pitch wine with a little bit of
For
cream.
breakfast?
Yeah, for breakfast. But with a little bit of cream for breakfast. Torvald Sr. Says, I will send my son to show you the way. Getting lost in the marsh will
Can you
spell
send someone
your
else?
doom.
Can you send
No,
someone else?
there's only Torvald. Everyone else is too busy collecting peach.
Your daughter was cuter.
I am not sending my daughter out to danger. The boy will go on his own anyway. This is discipline for him going out on his own before.
That's hilarious.
So
That's
I'm
like
sending-
the Gryffindors being sent to the Forbidden Forest for detention.
for going to the Forbidden Forest. He will be useful there. Anyway, do you have any questions before you leave? Nope. Okay, bye.
There's a cute cat.
Here we go.
So y'all pile in the stink bus, and little Torvald sits next to you, Jimmy, in the shotgun seat, and he says,
I'm like. So if a big creature gets you you hook him. You hook him.
"Have a hook, master. I'm just a little boy."
I'll give you a hook. Here's a hook. You just gotta hook him.
And you can see that his rags that are draped over his back kind of slip down, and you can see that like he's developing some sort of carapace. The bulge in his back, it looks like the back of a beetle.
Yeah, use that too.
Use
back.
what, master?
That good old hump. I give him a big slap. That big old hump of yours. Just hit the baddies with it.
Nobody's touched the cursed pots before.
Well, I got a glove. Lucky me. A film of filth that protects me.
All the children and animals in Mudflap began turning into bugs after the sorcerer left.
After the sorcerer left?
The sorcerer Kafka.
Yeah, that's right. He came in saying he was a trader, but he came and he stole from us and then left, and we all began turning into bugs.
Yeah, I'm way cooler than that guy. I bet he only had like 15 teeth.
I didn't.
That seems incredibly petty for no reason.
Yeah, he sounds like a real jerk.
I don't know what petty means, but he was a real dandy. He was clean.
Oh, disgusting.
All right, well, you gotta go that way. And he points with his little claw hand. Oh,
Which
sorry.
hand? Which hand?
Yeah,
point?
that's the one. Hook him. Hook him with that.
He points with his like weird segmented beetle arm.
Does one hand go one way and the other one goes another way?
No, so
you
his
can't tell?
human hand is like dead. It's like hanging off of the beetle arm at this point, and the beetle arm is like pushed through the top of his wrist. And he's like, "It's over there. Oh, I'm sorry. It's over there."
I'm so stressed for him.
This is so uncomfortable.
I know. Oh my god.
He's just
poor
a
child.
hunched up little guy.
This is why I didn't want to get emotionally attached.
My name's Torvald. I'm 8.
Don't name him.
I like going in the swimming hole.
No.
Like us, there's sort of a real, an imminent circle of life sort of happening. So it's all
Circle
right.
of life. What's a circle?
You see, and I show him the pile of greasy, dirty bodies in the wagon with us, and I'm like, you see that? You see how none of them are talking? Well, they might later.
It's like I'm looking into an infinite mirror of unwashed men.
Isn't that crazy?
Behind each one, there is another.
Yeah. It's real fucked up, but like kind of so like that. Maybe that'll happen to you, and you won't be all buggy boy anymore.
I don't want to become an unwashed man.
Well, I got good news and I got bad news. Mostly bad news.
Well, Kafka will be down the way a bit. I don't know how far he got. The-
Yeah,
So let's
it's gonna
just
get
keep
it.
going.
The sorcerer, Kofka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we stop?
No, he's just, you guys are rolling along.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get him. We'll get that. We'll get that bad boy.
That's bad, little boy. Ooh, gonna spank him.
Yeah, maybe with this dirty, filthy hand of mine. I'm just my whole steez is that I'm yucky.
Right. No, I get it. I get
My
it.
whole thing is that we're all really gross, Jimmy.
Like really leaning, but my character specifically is like, you are the most vile thing ever.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I'm
You
just
got
My
really young
ear is
boy.
really disgusting.
You have teeth. He has filth. Spencer has like philosophy or some bullshit. I don't know. He's got monkeys.
It's mostly the monkeys.
An undeterminate amount of unwashed monkeys.
I start like
Anyway.
talking the ear off of one of the monkeys, trying to convince that monkey that I'm the strongest out of everyone, including my father.
Sure. It just begins picking nits out of Spencer's character's hair. So Spencer, your character has to hear most of this story. Great. So if you guys don't want to talk to the boy about what happened, you are continuing down the road, and there it's pretty hazy this day. Like it's not the skies aren't clear. It's like kind of foggy.
There's daytime in this world? That seems strange.
Yeah, there's
That's
daytime.
crazy.
Yeah. Because if it's just always night, then you can't have twilight. You can't have like get to safety before sundown.
You can't have the third movie in this franchise. New Moon.
Breaking Dawn.
Moon.
Yeah, I don't know what the third one is. I
Oh,
took a
Clips,
stab in the dark.
You're forever stuck on Midnight in Paris instead of all the other times a day in Paris or whatever the movies are.
The land is called Paris. No, the land is called
Ferris Bueller.
The land is called Tivland. Tveland.
If they put an S before that, they would belong to Steve only.
This is the map.
Steveland.
Very cool.
Tough.
Metal.
It is
Pretty
super
fucking
metal.
metal, bro. So you're somewhere like near Graventosk and Kyrgyz, which is of course next to the Endless Sea.
Of course.
Of course. Everybody give me presence checks.
Or no.
Oh.
Oh, not that way.
Too much
know when that
presence.
happened.
Too much presence.
Yeah, I was too locked in.
That's 9 for me.
17 plus -1, 16.
Nice.
Are we adding stuff?
Presence.
Our presence.
Oh, 7.
So you're too locked into your story, Dylan. And
Yeah.
Spencer, you are too busy, like willfully ignoring the story. But Jimmy, your character catches a whiff of smoke. You smell something burning.
Uh-oh.
And that gives you enough heads up that over a particular ridge, to stop when you see something on fire down the trail.
There's fire. There's fire and brimstone, and I'm telling this, I'm scaring the kid about it. That's where we're going. It's gonna be real fucked up. I'm like traumatizing this kid.
You're traumatizing me. I'm turning into a bug, and this is
I don't really feel like I can do much worse than the bug thing.
No, you are. Now I have PTSD on top of it.
We haven't even peed yet.
I've peed. I'm king right now.
Well, you got me there.
So smelling the fire, you are on the lookout and you see the plume of smoke first. There is a covered wagon that is on fire down the way. You see a man swinging a branch at what looks like a dragonfly. No, it is a alligator. It's a flying alligator with dragonfly wings, and it's flying. And
Is that the guy?
oh, there he is. That's what was it? Kofka. That's Kofka.
The flying alligator.
For the one swinging the branch at it.
Oh, I thought the alligator was.
Well,
Wait,
should we just let him go?
Yeah,
like, what if the
Let-
alligator kills him? That wouldn't
Yeah,
isn't that good?
No, we need to figure out how to break the curse, and his wagon full of goods is on fire. My father said that you could have any of the goods, but
It's on
you
fire?
can't have it if
That's a
it's on
shame.
fire.
All right, let's go for the wagon of goods, and then maybe one of them will kill each other, and then we'll just
Yeah.
fight the one that's still alive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah. Is there a horse still, narrator?
You don't see a horse near the cart.
We're purposefully letting that battle continue.
Oh,
And we're gonna
How
sneak
far
on her.
away are they from the wagon?
it's so they're right next to the wagon.
Okay.
Second kitty.
Oh,
Looks like my
Sterling.
grandparents' cat. Aptly named Fluffy.
No, Sterling.
His
It's
name's
Sterling.
Teeny.
Well, no, my
Oh,
I'm
that's
saying my
teeny.
old grandfolks.
Oh, your cat was Fluffy. That is a fluffy cat. That's a different cat, Dylan.
Mhm.
Is that your house cat or is that another
Cat.
one?
Cat.
Oh, there you go.
Oh no, I'm not at home.
Oh, right. Your house sitting. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this wagon, one of its, as you get closer, you see one of its wheels is off. It has been broken. And this kind of foppish looking dude, he's in a suit and he's kind of sooty. He's swinging this branch at this dragonfly, and there are a couple of frogs trying to get into the
Frogs.
beetle frogs are trying to get into the
I think I
wagon.
lean into the kid and I'm like, listen, boy, can he put the fire out with like his magic?
Oh no, he didn't do any magic while he was with us. He just left us with a curse, so we thought he was a sorcerer.
What? Okay, thank you. Thanks for nothing. I look back at the other two.
Master.
Okay,
I'm
do y'all have
sorry.
water magic or what?
I have a slingshot and I have a water skin.
I have a water skin. Maybe we could use the slingshot to put out the fire. It'll definitely work.
Dane, I have a spell that I would like
you got
to
a power.
I would like to use structural cryocondensation.
What the fuck?
Hell yeah.
My ochre tablet. Water freezes from the air, forming a 15-foot long bridge, or all water within 150 feet freezes.
Okay, how does that put out the fire?
Because I take all the water in the air,
Mhm.
and it gets so cold that it puts out the fire.
Now, Spencer, you are a scientist.
I feel
Yes,
like
exactly.
Spencer's like-
And do you know the amount of energy that would be absorbed? The heat of fusion and the heat of vaporization is so high. And it's so much energy to like vaporize that much water. So it like steams up on the fire area, but you know, it like whatchamacallit, like it's sucked all the heat out. So then it's too cold to burn.
Have you seen I love how Dylan's just working on a pimple this whole time.
Sorry.
It's all right. It's just a little distracting. I have you seen The Thing? John Carpenter's The Thing.
I have not.
Okay, it is set in like Antarctica, and their main weapon against the monster is fire. So it can be very cold around, and fire can also burn. Is all I'm saying. Oh, did we lose Spencer?
Oh, it's that time.
It's that time.
Ah.
Laptop switch time. I'm gonna give it to him. He can use his power. I don't give a shit. I'm just being mean. He can. If it goes bad, he's gonna freeze the entire. Oh, is he back?
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah. Thank
Did you switch?
I did switch.
Yeah, you did. We're all like, it's time. Okay, so this is how it's gonna go. If it's successful, then you put out the fire. But the whole thing is kind of covered in ice. If you fail, it's a solid chunk of ice. The whole wagon will become an ice cube.
That's
I
awesome.
mean, it'll melt.
That's great.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know what I roll for this. So,
You roll presents.
okay.
12.
And you're aware that things will melt if it's not surrounded by more ice, right?
Well, I'm saying that like if it works out the way he wants, it'll still be difficult to get to the stuff because it'll put out the fire, but it'll like cover it in
If it's
ice.
a big chunk of ice, it might crush all the shit in the wagon.
Well,
I'm
I figured this way there's no time limit, right? Like
yeah, no.
fire is
You're
fine.
negating the ticking clock. I will also say that you have omens. So if you would like to use an omen, this is a
Oh.
I did roll a 16.
oh.
You
Great.
don't need no fucking omen.
Tell me how this this power manifests.
I read from my ochre tablet.
What's
which,
what's the ochre color again?
let me go ahead and
What
Google
color is
that,
ochre?
please.
It's like a orangey, right?
Yeah, it's like orange.
Interesting.
Which obviously very well associated with ice and shit.
Well, like the tablet has like it's fine. Yeah. Okay. So you're reading off this orangish tablet.
Oh shit. Oh my god, it's a link to another page. Oh, okay, wait. I might be able to actually find more out.
Cool.
Uh
Yellowish orange color. Not pleasant. I don't like that color.
I
Okay,
kind of
never
like
mind.
it.
I don't have any more information.
What's the link go to?
Just another table that has the same exact thing written on it.
Oh, weird.
Not helpful. Whatchamacallit?
So you read from this tablet.
I read from this tablet, and Crown of Thorns sinks into my flesh.
Oh boy.
And whatchamacallit? Like rivulets of water start kind of pouring down my hands. And you see fog start to spread from me until eventually the whole 150 feet around me is covered in frost like you would find on a early winter's morn.
Beautiful.
I used to do magic too, but then I got like a real ability.
So this wave of cold vapor rolls out from you, and one of the frogs that was in the marsh is frozen to the ground and freezes solid, and the wagon is covered in frost and some sort of like layer of frost on this wagon. You've put out the fire, and the man looks up at, because you guys are kind of up on a hill, and he says, please come save me. Oh.
We don't save him.
We're not saving him, you
Yeah.
guys.
I feel like I sit down on his chest and I'm all yucky.
No, he's being attacked by
Still.
the dragonfly creature, and there's a couple of beetle.
Yeah, all right.
No, what are you doing?
Maybe killing him. Well, whatever. We're gonna
Literally,
have to
just
get
cursed a
monsters
bunch
no
of
matter what.
children. This guy fucking sucks.
The little boy says, "He's the only one who would know how to break the curse, isn't he?"
All right, little
Oh,
bug child, you have to subdue him, and we'll take care of the monsters. Can you handle that?
Oh, no,
We're
so
gonna
I can
tie him
do
up,
it.
and then you just gotta watch him.
Can you make a presence roll, please, Jimmy?
And don't become a monster yourself in the meantime.
I can't help it. I'm cursed.
That's a natural 20.
You have been putting the fear of reality into this kid.
Yeah.
And
I made him watch when Spencer got all freaky. I was like,
That's right.
you watch. You watch this.
His soft, big eye feels really weird. It is slowly becoming
The eyelids go sideways.
yeah. He's turning into a bug boy. What's it called? Multifaceted? What's that called? It's like a fly eye. His eye's turning
Oh
into a fly
yeah,
eye,
it starts
right?
like breaking off into a bunch of
Yeah,
different eyes.
That's the segments I was talking about earlier, right?
Segmentation.
Segmented, yeah. And so you've been like really freaking this kid out, and you're like, you're the one who has to subdue him. You have to save blah 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 blah. And he's like, you're right.
He's gonna become he's gonna become a gross man.
It's up to me. I've got to save the village and my sister and myself before I turn into an unwashed monster man. And he's like, and
Maybe
he's
we
like
just let the
limping,
kid do it.
and he leaps at this
I'm
dude,
making
and
the kid do it.
and the dude's like, and he holds him down, and he looks up, and he says, "I've got it." And then the alligator dragonfly breathes fire on them. So they're both going to make a roll.
We should have just let him die, you guys.
Listen, now, if he dies, there's going to be a small bug-shaped child coming out of that pile of men, I'll tell you.
So the kid grabs the man and like barrel rolls out of the way at the last second. It's like this fire coming out of this dragonfly alligator. Yeah. Let's do our old initiative. Spencer, you're up first. What do you want to do? There are 2 frogs and a dragonfly.
I'm gonna go ahead and hook something. Whatever. What's closest to me?
I would say, well, the dragonfly's flying. So you'd have to go down. You're still in the cart, kind of up on a hill.
Yeah. I go down the hill and hook the frog that's still like frozen in place, right?
Oh, okay. That frog's frozen solid. He's dead.
Oh, cool. Chill.
So I'm gonna say there's an armored bug. There's an armored bug frog, and there is a bug with or a frog with 2 scythes, like praying mantis
A
scythes.
scyther. Oh my
It's a
god, I'm gonna
scyther.
kill the scyther.
Okay, so you want to?
That's a 9.
That's not even going to do it. So you go and you swing with your hand, and it uses quick attack and it dodges out of the way.
Fuck.
All right, Dylan, you're up.
Can myself and my dog attack?
What does it say about your dog? It can like track and stuff, right?
It
doesn't-
attacks. No,
it does
attacks
attack.
with a DR10 bite D6.
Okay. So
Depends with the DR12. 10 HP.
that's a meaty dog.
That's a meaty boy.
So you send your dog down, huh?
I also want to go down. So like I want us
Yeah, go
both
for it.
to. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
2 turns. Yeah. Go for it. Attack
Why
on your
would you
dog.
give me a dog if I'm not allowed to use it, Dane?
I didn't give you the dog. Random roll gave you a dog. Yeah, use your dog. What was his name again?
His name is Pepe.
Pepe. So you send Pepe down to attack
The praying mantis thing.
the mantis. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, make your attack roll. You gotta do 10 or better.
Make a 10.
Yeah.
Never mind. He goes rack and he's a little
What's-
chihuahua, so he don't get him.
What's the Pokemon move that increases evasion? Is that
Tail whip.
is it tail whip? So instead of quick attack, you used tail whip, and the dog snaps at the midair, and the scyther is no longer there. What would you like to do?
Wait, the cipher's gone?
No, it just moved out of the way.
Oh. And then I'm gonna be like, the other bug, I'm gonna just chomp at him.
Yeah, the
I'm gonna-
armored one. For sure. This one's going to be a little harder to hit. This is what does your chomp attack say to attack?
This is a
DR10, I think.
yeah.
I'm going to make it a DR12 because it is a armored bug frog.
Alrighty. I'm gonna chomp at his face, the place that doesn't have armor. Fuck me. I'm gonna do an omen there.
Sure. So 12, 11, 10, 9. Well, so the omen the omen either makes it easier to hit, brings it down by 4, but it's not an auto success. Do you want to re-roll?
Yeah.
Use it to re-roll. Go ahead.
Hell yeah, let's do that.
Natural 1. Roll a d6 for me. Roll a d6 for me,
died.
please.
I died. It's
No,
a 5.
you don't die. You don't die.
It's a 5 though, Dane. That's
Oh,
my
a 5. You do bite into it, but you bite into its armor, and 5 of your teeth break.
No.
Yeah. Clang. This is
A
some sort of
dirty no.
iron beetle. Okay, and then Jimmy.
I put 10 nails in where the old teeth used to be. Just
Show me the nails in your inventory, motherfucker.
I have 10 nails in my inventory.
So what's left?
Everything's still left. There's a dragonfly breathing fire. There is a scyther bug, and there is a armored bug.
On the armored bug, I have a bear trap in my inventory.
Yeah, you
and
do.
I want to lay it down and trick him into walking in it.
Okay. So you're gonna set up the bear trap and then try and like entice it towards you.
Yeah.
Come here, boy. Come here.
And hopefully that'll pierce its armor on like its ankle. Or stick it. It says for you, Dane, it's a DR14 to spot, and it's a D8 damage.
How do you entice it?
I
Working.
moon it. Yeah, I moon it.
You pull down your pantaloons and your
Yeah.
surprisingly pristine ass is shown.
Yeah, that part's clean because
just the cleanest.
because I never take
smoothest.
my pants off. If I can reconcile that, you won't. You can't.
Make a presence roll for me.
Yeah, I can do that. Maybe. Here we go. That is a 12, but whatever number you had, reduce it by 2.
You got it. All right. It doesn't see the trap.
Oh!
So you pull down your pants and you do a little wiggle. And it like whips around. And it's got like one of those like rhino horns, like the rhino bug horns
Mm-hmm.
on this armored boy. And it like puts down its horn to like shove it up your butt, right? And it
Not
goes
bad.
to charge.
Anyway.
Yo.
It goes to charge and then snap. Roll for damage.
That's
2. Cool.
Breaks off one of its legs. It stops. It trips.
That's pretty
And
good.
it falls over on its side. It's on its back. It's
we
froggy,
can just leave it
buggy.
then if it's on its back. I mean,
It's
not
froggy,
a-
buggy bits are
Yeah, it's
flailing.
not turtle. It will get back up. But it's probably exposed on the underside, so we could maybe get it now.
the soft underbelly.
Yeah.
Everybody, please make agility checks as the dragonfly alligator buzzes up and gives a swath of flame over all of you.
What kind of roll?
Agility, please.
Oh, I fail it.
Odyssey, too.
At a 6.
Oh, pretty good. Spencer, agility, please.
Sorry. I got a 8.
Beautiful. Oh, I rolled a 1.
Well, I beat a 1.
No, I rolled a 1 for damage.
Oh.
So in this game, you all attack and defend.
Mm,
So that's what that roll was.
gotcha.
I just roll for damage. I was asking you all to roll for damage earlier because I didn't want to.
Uh-huh.
But I just rolled a 1. So it goes to do this swath of flame. And you all duck. And it just singes the tops of your little heady heads. And it's like Home Alone, where the tops of your heads catch on fire. You're all a bunch
Our
of...
grease is ignited.
Your grease is ignited, one could say. All right. Right, we're back. Oh, no, the bugs need to... The Scyther needs to attack. Spencer, make an agility roll for the Scyther trying to attack you.
Okie doke. It's 17.
Yeah. You guys are rolling hot.
What do you mean I've got a bunch of 1s?
It says Scyther! And goes to slash. And your monkeys push you out of the way.
Yay, monkeys!
And they give you a little kiss.
They each give you a kiss.
They each give you, they jump on top of each other. They're like 5 monkeys, boom, 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 boom. And then they, really out of the setting, but it's very sweet. All right, top of the order, Spencer, you're up first.
Okay. I don't think I have anything better to do than trying to hook again.
Okay.
So I'm going to continue my attempts to be a hooker. I do it.
Okay.
And
Roll
then I
damage.
do 3 damage.
3 damage. Yeah, you, what part are you aiming for?
These nuts.
Nice.
Yes, I'm looking for the bug testicles.
No such thing.
Damn. There goes
Bugs
my
don't
whole plan.
fuck.
Bugs do fuck. But
They
this
got
is
little
also
buggy
a,
nuttos then.
this is a like a bug frog creature. And like wherever the nuts have ended up, They're not visible.
Retractable nuts.
I'm
They've-
gonna try to like cut off its
Curse of
tongue.
the retractable nuts.
I'm gonna try to cut off its tongue because it's like trying to tongue me, right?
No. It's trying to scythe you, but you can cut off its
Oh.
tongue, sure.
Okay. Yeah.
You just
No. Fuck it. I'm
reach
doing it.
into its mouth, you punch
Yeah.
it with your hook.
Yeah.
Gross.
As
So
one does.
you punch this thing with your hook and you pull out and its tongue like comes with it, right? And it's like, "Wah," and it's got its scythe. Ah. It's dumb. Great job. You have it by its tongue. Dylan, you're up.
Hook, line, and sinker. All right. I'm gonna come up behind that praying mantis thing and bite it on the ass.
Yeah, get it. Also strangely smooth and pristine. It has a human ass. That shouldn't.
I just meant like bite it from behind.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, okay.
17.
It's roll that damage.
You had the opportunity to say it had a human ass and you turned it down, Dill. I don't know who you are.
Oh, Dylan, a 1. Womp womp. You bite off one of its warts. You got a wart in your
Wait, it says 1 to 2 on a d6 chance the enemy gets a free attack.
So because you rolled a 1.
Mm-hmm.
All right, roll agility as it whips around and tries to scythe you.
Hold on.
You have to beat it.
14.
From an 8.
I have a +4 and +2 for defense. It says +4 on agility test. Defense is a DR +2. Am I reading it wrong?
No, I believe you. That sounds great. Do you have like heavy armor? Oh,
I have
well,
plate
you're
armor.
a defector from the army. Of course you have heavy armor. That makes sense. So it fucking clangs against your heavy ass armor, bro. And it goes.
You're not used to me being so beefy.
That's true. You are not our.
I'm not
tank.
the heavy metal.
You are not that heavy. So, great. Spencer, or sorry, Jimmy, you're up.
Yeah. I just start hacking.
So anyway, I start hacking
I'm just doing it. I'm like, hey, listen, I've had enough of you.
on the armor
Had
boy.
enough.
Yeah, on its little bell, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, you go to stab it in its belly. I'll make that a DR8 to stab it in its belly since it's
Hell
on its
yeah.
back.
Oh no, I've rolled a 2.
Do you want to re-roll? Use an omen.
Yeah.
There you go.
Here we go. That's a 10 plus. What is it?
It's an 8 to hit it in its belly. So yeah,
What? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
roll your damage.
Bum, 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 bum. That's a cool one.
Big one. So the belly is like surprisingly armored as well, and you are able to like get the edge in, and you pop off like a segment. So next time you're able to get it in its belly, I'll give you a +2 to damage.
Hell yeah.
Cool. So it's going to be the dragon's turn, and it's going to swoop down on you, Dylan. Make a DC 14 agility check as this thing is coming from behind and above.
That's technically a 21.
Sure it is. So this dragonfly swoops down. This alligator dragonfly swoops down, and you get your toothy sense. Your teeth like start rattling for danger. And,
I like tango away. I'm like, woo!
You mamba over.
Yeah, I do a little something.
And it just smooth to the side. The armor bug is going to jump back up on its feet, on its buggy, froggy
What
feet.
feet? It has 1 foot.
It lost one of its feet. It has buggy, froggy feet. So it comes back up, and it's going to try and gore you, Jimmy. Make an agility check, please, to move out of the way of its horn.
It's kind of funny because Spencer's picture is a frog.
Oh, yeah.
11, but also -2.
Oh,
for,
yeah.
For you, yeah.
Okay. It, wait, -2 to what?
It makes it too easier for me on top of what I said.
Oh.
For any agility and presence checks.
Got it. So you rolled a what? An 8?
An 11. I
You
rolled
rolled
in a total 11.
Great. Yeah, I see what you're saying. So initially my DR was 12, so that makes it 10, so you beat it. So it goes to like reach up. How do you get out of the way of this this goring
I
horn?
feel like I'm using my yucky, disgusting, dripping, smelly cloak as kind of sort of like a bull, a matador kind of a thing.
Great. Yeah, it kind of gets wrapped up. And you've sickened it, essentially.
Disgusting.
Oh yeah.
Disgusting. Scyther is going to go after Spencer. Scyther going to use cut.
Oh shit! Who had a fucking HM?
13 is enough. You use defense curl, and you are able to fend off cut. So
Woohoo!
you like, and it goes. It was not effective. Top of the order, Spencer. You're up.
I use cut. Nat 20, baby.
At 20. I believe you do full damage in bullshit.
Okay.
I don't remember actually. Rest, morale. How long is a round? Crit, attack, double damage. Double damage.
Ooh. It's 6 damage.
That's total damage.
I rolled 2d6.
Great. You kill it. It's dead.
Woohoo!
How do you do it?
I cut off both of its arms and then pick up its or I guess I cut off one of its arms and
One
then
of its
pick up
scythes. Yeah.
the scythe and then cut its head off with its own scythe.
Great. Yeah, you are able to find the segments
Hey.
between the plates on its back, and you cut into its froggy flesh and slice that bad boy right off. Oh, but the tongue, but the tongue is still stuck to your hand.
Well, that's on my hook.
That's on your hook, right? So you like pull it up.
Right hand hook with tongue, left hand scythe. Yeah.
Beautiful. It's elegant. Cool. Dylan, you're up.
All right. My dog, the dog, Pepe.
Oh,
Who's alive on the ground? The praying mantis or the other guy?
armored. The armored is alive, and the dragon is still flying.
Yeah, the dog obviously can't go after the dragon. So he's gonna go after the armored guy, and he's gonna try to bite him on the flesh that's like open. if
Yeah,
that makes
yeah.
sense.
Get underneath. It's
For
not going to
he
do
don't
it.
get shit. He don't get shit. Pepe is a little chihuahua, and he thinks he's a bigger dog than he is.
He's not.
And I can't knock him for that. I treat him
Yeah.
like he is a big dog.
Right.
Because I respect him.
It's beautiful.
And then I go for the dragon. I like try to jump in the air and go at his feetsies. You know?
Great. No, that's not going to do it. You snap it, thin air. You don't lose any more teeth over it, though. So that's good.
Hell yeah.
All right,
See,
Jimmy.
Dan, I'm rolling so bad. I don't know
Yeah,
what
no,
you're
it's true.
talking about.
Yeah, no,
I'm
it's true.
stabbing. We're going for the belly. That's
Yeah.
a 15 plus whatever.
Great. Do your damage.
Here I go. You got it. You got it. It's a 5.
You cut into this thing, and after you snap at the feet of the dragon, and these other two boys are slain, and one is frozen solid. The dragonfly does not see an easy meal any longer, and flies off. And then you hear, now that the commotion has ended and the group of unwashed men quit murmuring about how they would do it better, you hear from beside the cart, oh, please stop. Oh, please leave me alone. No,
Pepe's like,
I won't. And you see this little kid is just like smacking this foppish dandy on the ground with like his good hand. What do you guys do?
it's like,
Are
you
you a dandy wizard?
You don't stop the boy from smacking him. He can't really talk because he's being smacked.
Oh. Boy, could you stop for one moment?
He's in a critical persuasion rage. He's convinced that this is how he's going to save the day.
Does that mean roll?
No, it just means like you have to be more active than that.
Okay.
Sick of the monkeys on him, maybe?
I don't want to touch him. He's too disgusting.
Yeah, I guess I stick. Well, I can't tell the monkeys to do things, I feel like, because they just ignore me.
You can make a presence roll to try and get the monkeys to do stuff.
Okay, I guess I'll do that.
Where does toughness come in? We haven't used it once.
Yeah, I don't really use toughness, I guess. I don't know.
It's an 8.
Just ignore it.
Yeah, no, they ignore you. You bloody you! How dare you curse my people! Smack, 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 smack. Oh, please! Oh, somebody get this child off me! Oh.
Pepe goes at the little child and kind of like goes for his toes, like. And Pepe's eyes are like really cross-eyed, so he's like really.
Yeah, this breaks Torvald's reverie, and he says, "Oh, masters, I was giving them the villain what for? A villain? I am no villain, young man. I am a victim." He says.
Yeah, you're pretty disgusting.
Oh, look who's talking, Tooth Boy.
Ah, my dirty 30s. Glad you noticed.
One of them's missing, though, isn't it?
Ah, saving your no good ass.
He shows his teeth, and they are perfectly straight and perfectly white.
Ugh,
And
that's
perfectly
a shame.
gleaming.
My family always took their bloodline very seriously.
His complexion is awful, though. He has like a lot of acne and like a lot of powder over like deep scars on his face. He's like way overly made up for who he is, and like a little bit of rouge. You know, he's given the Victorian court syphilis.
But like a corpse did it.
Yeah, and he gets up and he like straightens his petticoat, or not petticoat, his vest coat, and he says, "Oh, well, well, thank you for saving me. I suppose I can spare something from the cart."
My teeth go. And the
Reginald
dog starts barking
Kofka!
again.
Reginald Kofka at your service, of course. I will just have you fix my wheel, and I will be on my way.
I look at the others.
I think there's been some miscommunication.
Whatever do you mean?
How did you curse all these kids?
Yes, what do you mean, curse? I did not know such thing.
Is there like an insight roll
Yeah,
or
are you
something?
crazy sure?
Are you crazy sure? Agility is defend, balance, swim, flee. Presence is perceive, aim, charm, wield powers. Strength is crush, lift, strike, grapple. Toughness is resist poison, cold, heat. Oh, I should have had you do toughness rolls for the fire. And survive falling. So presence.
Presence. Okay. That's a 17.
He is telling the truth. He did not curse the children.
Well, who cursed the children?
But I wouldn't know. Ask them. They're the ones who stole from me.
What did they steal? What, I pick up the boy by his billy goat scruff, and I'm like, "What'd you steal?"
I don't steal nothing.
I hold him up eye to eye to the other guy, and I'm like, "Which one of you's lying?"
Well, I know it's not me. I'm not lying. My father would beat me something fierce if I was a liar.
That's a little
dog
aggressive.
My dog actually has a superb nose, and he can sniffle up treasure in the most disgusting debris. Could he possibly sniff out cursed objects in the cart?
Oh, I like that. Yeah. How do you put this towards him?
I look at Pepe and go, and then he goes, and then he like goes over to the cart.
So so he's able to, and he's small enough that he's able to get through the ice. Like there's gaps in the ice.
Sure.
And he pulls out a black case. There are brass handles on either side of this black case, and it is leather bound with brass rivets holding it together. And
What the fuck is this?
Reginald Kafka says, "Oh, that's the case for the what is it? That is the case for the statue of blackest obsidian. That's the thing they stole from me.
And that's what they were drinking.
They stole
Oh.
my statue of blackest obsidian."
Oh, and that's why they're cursed. So we did all of this for
That's pretty
nothing.
They're the nasty ones.
Yeah.
You all thought I was nasty, which I am, to be fair.
So
And we drank it too.
if
We
Oh.
got a little bit of bug in us.
if I could have my statue of blackest obsidian back, I would. Well, I'm sure everything would work out fine.
Why do you keep saying it like that?
Saying like what?
Like you're a computer.
Like I don't want to. Like it's making me want to trust you like a little less and less.
Well, why ever would you not want to trust Reginald Kufka, traveling merchant of the finest wares?
How are you alive? This is a harsh world.
I have my wares.
You mean screaming like a little pansy?
Well, if you have a grace with these savages, then perhaps you can convince them to give me back my personal effects.
I mean, like, but you didn't curse them, right? So we
No.
don't need you. And there's like
I
a
would
whole
like-
lot of stuff that we all
I would like
like.
my statue of blackest obsidian back.
I mean, they just have to
Yeah.
stop drinking it, and they'll be fine.
We'll tell them to stop drinking it. We'll, take all your stuff.
Drinking what?
The obsidian.
The darkest obsidian, apparently.
They're drinking the tar.
Statue. How do
stuff.
they drink a statue?
Determination.
Wait, that is what they were drinking, right?
You were drinking fermented pitch.
Oh,
Were
that's
we
not the same
wrong?
thing.
I thought. Are we all confused? I
You're
thought
all-
we all. It was the pitch.
So the pitch is a sap that comes from trees.
Yeah, I guess I
Oh.
thought it was actually cursed. Is what the
bad.
revelation was.
Who knows? You can go find out.
Oh.
All
Wait.
right.
Okay, so we don't know anything.
I mean, you know that the kids are turning into bugs. The animals are turning into bugs. He has some strange
Cursed
object that makes him talk weird. That was stolen from him.
I see. So,
Could you wait here and we'll go back and get your statue?
I'd be attacked. Take me with you.
Okay, but we are taking all your things. You can have your cart, but we're taking everything inside it. That's the payment. Or we'll leave you here.
Everything.
Everything. You're gonna have to start over.
You can have your statue back.
We could just kill you if you'd prefer, but
Okay, yes, you can have everything.
there you go. It's always easier.
So you take him back to Mudflap, and Torvald Senior is there with his arms, and he says, "Wait, you have brought the brigand back. We will punish him for this terrible thing he has done." And he says, "No, what? Oh, this awful man. He talks as if he knows things, but he's obviously just the most dunder-headed, empty, uneducated.
Shut up. I'm good at talking. You should let me talk because I'm really good at talking. I'm even better at my father than talk. All my teeth help me talk a lot better.
someone else should cut me off.
Enough. We will find the answers we seek from this brigand." And a couple of villagers come up and start to tie this guy up. He's like, no, it wasn't me. You all stole from me. And Torvald Senior says, "It is you who stole from us. You took our pitch." Well, once I found out that you had taken my statue of blackest obsidian, I had to take something in return. And then I left because you all were, it's just terrible to me. What is this of stealing? We steal nothing from you. We are good people. And they start bickering like this back and forth.
I'm gonna
Did you
send
take
Pepe
a
to find the
statue?
statue.
We have no statue here.
Is everybody in town here?
Yeah, everybody's here.
All right, all of you. Which one of you took it? Speak up.
They all looking and no, wasn't me.
I hold
See?
open my bear trap that I definitely remembered to take back from the monster. And I'm like, this is for the liar. You speak up now. I won't use this on your legs.
Stick the dog on him.
And I'm sending the dog to look for the statue.
The dog runs out of the circle of people and out to a pool behind the village and starts barking.
It's in that pool. It looks like it got in your pitch.
What is this? What are you saying?
I think what had
The
happened.
children's watering hole. This is where they swim for fun.
Oh.
I think he may have misplaced his statue.
Misplaced
In-
anything. It was in the case where it belongs. My statue of blackest obsidian.
It's in the watering hole.
All right, you go. I pick up this foppish man. I hurl him into the swimming hole.
Oh,
All right, go get it.
I can't swim.
Sure you can.
I've never swam in my life. I would drown.
It's a children's
Well,
watering
I've
pool.
thrown you
It's
in,
very
so
shallow.
figure it out quickly.
Please
It's
save
shallow
me.
water. He's fine.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
a
no,
watering
he's
hole.
like fully on his knees, just like.
You're really making me want to just kill you and get it over with. Get your statue. I'm sick of this weirdness that you're bringing to our tables.
You mean weirdness? You're the weird ones. You're the
No,
ones making
we're
me
all
scream.
regular pitch drinking Americans.
This is America.
It's
Oh my
definitely
You're in the United
America.
States of
not
America.
pitch drinking American.
You're in Chico, California right now.
It's a real Planet of the Apes, but
Yeah, it's real
pitch-
Planet of the
pitch
Apes.
themed.
You blew it up. So you are able to he sort of starts searching around in the water, and he says, I found it, my statue of blackest obsidian, and he pulls out a about as big as maybe a largish football. And it is a stone statue that is carved in the shape of a beetle. And he says, here it is, this statue of blackest obsidian. And then from behind you, you hear a chorus of all the children say, statue of blackest obsidian.
Oh, I understand. I
And-
lean into the two of them. I'm like, we gotta just smash it, right? Yeah,
Torvald
statue.
turns around and points to the children and says, what is it you did? And Torvald Jr. comes out and he says, I'm sorry, Father. He just had such beautiful things. I wanted it for myself. I grabbed it and then
I was right to abuse you.
We were right to try to leave him for dead.
I got scared and I threw it in the swimming hole, didn't I? Oh, I'm so sorry. And Torvald Sr. says, it is your fault. We are turning all into bog mutants. And he pulls apart his shirt, and it's just like a bunch of little hands, like little bug.
Oh, you could have left your
arm.
shit on there, bud. Oh, you
all
didn't
like a fucking millipede, you know? And he's like, you have done this to me, child.
You all love swimming like a lot.
We
Especially in the
swim every
children's
day,
watering
keep
hole.
us strong. And then the different village members all start taking off different pieces, and they've got different giant bug parts sticking out of them.
I
And
thought it was just the children.
Well, this is the big twist. That it isn't just the children. I go to smash the statue on a big rock or something.
Sure. You take it out of his hands, and as you take it, all of the villagers are like, no, the statue of blackest, and then you smash, and there's and they, hey, what happened? What's going on? And they all talk normal now, and all the bug parts start falling
Normal
off
American.
of them. Thank you all. Thank you all for saving us. You have saved the town of Chico. And
Yeah, make sure you drink water, not this pitch horse shit. It was fun for one night, but you can't be living on this.
But fermented pitch is what gets us through our terrible, dismal lives. We need to be drunk at all times.
Yeah, I think this is doing a little more than drunk.
And then they give you a big golden trophy, and they're like, congratulations, you've saved us.
And then we're like,
we get all that
golden
guy's
trophy.
And you go back and get all the shit. The end.
Yeah.
Yay! So he was just a victim. That kind of sucks.
I mean, he was a total dickbag, too, so
Was he?
nobody was right in this situation.
I
feel
mean,
like
he was the one
right.
carrying it around.
He was also the one carrying it around, yes.
But it was in a case, he's just a merchant.
Yeah. Yeah.
He didn't know it was cursed, which was concerning.
He didn't think so. He was under its thrall, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's why.
In other games I've played, when they like other players have questioned the kids and then they say it the same way he says it. So that's the tip off. It's happened a bunch of different ways, but
I love this, Dane.
it's a lot of fun, right?
How much was that book?
Not expensive. You should get one.
Oh
It's like
my
20 bucks,
god, I
like
need
25
it.
bucks, I think, maybe. It's a great book just for the art alone.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
Oh my god. That
Um,
was really fun.
they also have a cyberpunk version called what is it? Cyborg instead of Morkborg. They have Cyborg. They also have Pirate Borg, but I didn't like the pirate one very much. But I just kickstarted their mech one. I can't remember what that one's called, but yeah, good stuff. There's if we ever want to play this again, there's a like mini adventure in the back of the book.
It doesn't
With
have
like
multiple campaigns.
I don't. There's not a lot. Like you can download
It
like
feels like a
campaigns.
short form kind of thing.
It's much more a short form kind of a thing. There's a level up system.
None of us
but
died, but it seemed like maybe we're destined to.
That seems statistically unlikely that none of us died.
I
Yeah,
think it's
I mean, I
because
could
we
have gone a
all
lot.
got characters that were more than 1 HP.
That and I could have gone a lot harder, right? Like I could have made the DRs a lot harder and made you guys use up your omens and things like that. When I played with my friend Brian, Jimmy, I played with Brian.
Oh.
I went through 3 characters. He was punishing, but I still have my the drawing I made of my guy Harmug. Where is he? Here he is. This is Harmug with his femur.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
that's very fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the idea of just having one character with a higher HP. That way you can kind of play the character.
You know, it goes all different ways. Like Harmug was gross. I think he was a Jimmy's class, but there's also like a wretched noble class who I played, who had his own squire who like didn't listen to him, who had a cursed sword that would like kill people with one hit, but do this. I just spilled my water. Just you know, it's all bad. No, nothing's perfect and good. Everything is terrible. But it's a really fun setting.
I like all the characters a lot. I want to like print out the papers and like have like my own D&D session where like my family can like, play
Oh,
a
for sure. Well,
character.
what's cool about Scumbirther is that you just, roll it up. Like it's really easy just
Super easy.
to do that.
This is called Scumbirther?
So their random character generator is called Scumbirther. And just every time it just does a new random character. And they have expansions too with like more classes and more options and stuff. And there's a lot of homebrew out there, and most of the adventures are that I was like looking up, like one shots, were really hard to follow. So I don't know if I just wasn't reading them right or what, but I really like the system. It's really simple. I do need to employ toughness a lot more. I'd probably want to read or like listen to a group play it. But yeah, thank you all
If
for
you
playing.
find any like audio of another group playing this, could you send that to me?
Yeah. I just listened to a like 4 or 5 episode arc of something called a game called The Wild Sea. Which is kind of a solar punk. The earth is covered in wild trees, and you sail on a ship on the top of the trees. I highly recommend listening to that because this this podcast is called My First Dungeon, and they just do like short arcs of different RPGs, so you can kind of hear how they work. But like you can be like a big moth person in this one.
I kind of liked this one though because it's one session.
Oh yeah. No, one shots are great, right? But
Hell yeah,
anyway,
I gotta wind
time to
down.
go. Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you,
Goodbye.
Dave. That was
Bye.
awesome.
Luigi, thanks for
Night.
the game.
Thanks. Bye.